BrooklynHits.com, music that makes you feel good. Garrett Lawson on the mic. We're here with a Brooklyn Hits Community Spotlight, where we highlight a business or nonprofit in the community. Today we are joined by Corey Ebanks of BreadFruit Tree Cafe. How are you doing, Corey?
I'm doing well. How y'all doing out there?
I'm doing great. Tell us about BreadFruit Tree Cafe. How long have you all been open?
Well, we've been open since June. It's a cafe that's I'm trying to put that second home feel, you know what I mean? When people are rushing to work or rushing to school, I want you to stop in, get a plate of food and a nice cup of coffee.
What inspired you to open BreadFruit Tree Cafe?
Well, my family's originally from Jamaica, so my father, when he grew up with a breadfruit tree in his front yard. And the tree actually fed the neighborhood,
Wow.
It fed the children, it fed the old people, it fed everybody, you know what I mean? So, and then it got cut down. So we're trying to replace a breadfruit tree in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Feed the Brooklyn.
Now I understand there's a charity aspect to it. Planting breadfruit trees throughout the rest of the world. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes. We're trying to start. We planted the first tree here, but physically, as far as a breadfruit, we're trying to donate breadfruit trees to different parts of the world that actually need food and need. Breadfruit is a superfood. It's good for everything: diabetes, blood pressure, for everything. You know what I mean? And it's very underrated. So I'm just trying to get it out to the world.
Really cool. So besides the charity aspect, and besides making BreadFruit Tree Cafe the second home for people when they're coming home from work to get a good bite to eat, what sets you apart from other Caribbean food restaurants or maybe even other cafes in the Park Slope and Brooklyn area?
Well, first of all, we're the only Caribbean cafe in the Park Slope area. We're not a full-fledged restaurant, you know what I mean? I don't want people to think, it's I guess I can't, how I want to say it. When somebody comes in a place, sometimes the vibe that they get, you can't deny it, you know what I mean? But I want to put out there that we have great coffee. It's not a lot of Caribbean restaurants that have coffee, they just have food. Right. So we specialize in our coffee, and we can't help that our food is great also.
Well, you got great Gillian's Coffee too, another Brooklyn-based business.
Yes, we do.
So what are some of your most popular menu items?
The jerk chicken wrap.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's like how I want to say a fiesta in your mouth. Without that sounding funny. We actually have a special breadfruit pancake. I had my first order of breadfruit pancakes. It was 35 pancakes.
Wow.
And the lady, she loved them. She said her parents kept going to the refrigerator, and they're like 80 years old. So they just love them.
Wow. Now, I understand that you have comedy nights on Tuesday. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, comedy nights on Tuesday. We've been actually doing this for the past 4 to 5 weeks now. We have comedy night specials. You can come get a plate of food for under $10 with a drink, and also get some free comedy.
Yeah, they're pretty funny too.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. Now, I know in addition to being a wonderful chef, you're also a musician with your brother CJ, who also works here at BreadFruit Tree Cafe.
Yes.
You got a side project called Flat Coke Cold Pizza.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
It's a flat soda cold pizza.
Oh, soda, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. It's just for, I know in my life, sometimes you're getting busy, and sometimes you just got to grab a bite of food, and if you got that flat soda there because you're thirsty, maybe you hung out, you studied late, you worked hard, you just drink that soda, eat the pizza, you know what I mean, and keep it going, so I'm just trying to keep it going in life. This EP that be coming out, I want it to hit all ages, all aspects. We're pushing positive music, positive fun music, you know what I mean? And positive and fun equals the love. So, I'm just trying to put it all out there to the universe.
That's right. Well, I hope we hear some of that on BrooklynHits.com pretty soon.
Oh, definitely.
So finally, what is your vision for BreadFruit Tree Cafe towards the end of the year and going into 2015? What do you want this place to mean in the mind of your customers and in the mind of the people of Brooklyn?
I want it to be the Brooklyn's living room. You know what I mean? I want to feed people. I want to make people smile coming in and laugh and going out. You know what I mean? I want to make people's day. I want to just give back. You know what I mean? I like to. I'm the type of person where I treat people how I want to be treated. So I don't want to be treated any kind of way, in a disrespectful way. So I want that back, and I want this to just do it through food, drinks, customers, employees, everything.
Well, I can attest that you're on your way to making that reality, because every time I'm in here, I always have a smile on my face. The customers are always chatting with the employees, very friendly. The comedy nights are fun, great food, great coffee. So if you're looking for a place to come down this weekend and try something new, BreadFruit Tree Cafe at 453 4th Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Thanks for being with us today, Corey.
Thank you.